Hello, this is Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts, and I am here today to do the Margarete Miller challenge or weekly planner. This is number 10. I need a hat. I found these stickers at the dollar store and I thought, oh, Margarete Miller challenge. So I have a hat, something that represents transportation. I have a bike, stamping in non-black ink. I've brought along a couple of colors, numbers. I have some numbers here, and here's a number plus a geometric shape because I'm going to use probably circles, and then something that represents your hometown. Well, we lived near the woods and we had some old railroad tracks behind us, and there was always wildflowers growing everywhere and wild berries and all kinds of things. So I still live in my hometown, but I don't get to go and visit where I grew up. And I think about it often. And so there was always so many flowers, and we would pick flowers for Mom and bring them to her. And she'd always hang on to them for a while, or she'd put them inside of an old cookbook or her Bible, and she'd press them. And so it always reminded me that. And Dad always had lots of flowers growing around the house. And some of her favorites were the pansies and the morning glories. They always grew at my grandma's house, but Mama loved the pansies, and she always loved the little face in them. So I'm going to use these in my thing because it reminds me of my hometown, or I'm going to say memories of Mama. So, and my dad was an engineer, so this measuring will be memories of him. So that is how I'm approaching my collage today. So what I'll need to do first is put down my brick wall. Now, we didn't live in a brick house, but I do like this as the background for my piece. So I'm going to just use glue today if it comes out of the bottle. If not, we're going to go to stick glue. But it's just so easy to use glue. I have some of that Tombow glue. I love it. Ugh. Let's see if we can squish that icky thing out of there. It's right there. So I know I don't need to really put anything under this one, so I'm not going to worry about getting glue clear to the edges. So how is everyone today? Oh, I wish you could answer and just shout out how you're feeling and tell me how it's going and what you're up to today. I do. Okay. So starting at the side, bring this over to the side, and we'll just lay that down. Now, my picture needs like a patio or something on it. So I'm going to tear this piece of paper. This beautiful, beautiful paper. And I don't have grass to put on there, but I think we'll put this on as part of the patio. I think we could tear it right about here. We'll keep it even with the piece behind it because I'm not really sure. Do I want it this way or that way? think we'll go this way because it's a little subdued, but I do want this at the top, the torn edge. Libby, what are you doing? Just a minute, please. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. She has been getting really naughty when I am filming lately. She's picked up a bad habit. So today she had to go to her kennel because she was tearing things up in the spare bedroom. She shouldn't be tearing anything up at all. So she was pretty disappointed in me. You might hear her bark at me because she did not want to go in her kennel. Now, I don't blame her. I wouldn't want to have to go to a kennel either. But, and I don't normally put her in there. Okay, so I am going to tuck some of these circles in around the base of this wall that have little flowers and stuff on them. So perhaps they'll look like little pots of flowers growing. Probably not, but hey, what the heck. Let's put them in anyway. And so anyway, I feel bad. I don't like to put her in her kennel at all. Oh, here's a nice big pot of flowers. Look at that. And perhaps we have a pot of music. And then we have some smaller flowers. And we have some greenery going. So that does not look right. So I'll have to rethink that a little bit. Perhaps we could just tuck them in here and there for a little added color. I like that one there. It's okay. And maybe we could put some down below. I think if they're going to be up here, they need to be outstanding. Probably this one, and then this one this way. And maybe the music behind it. Okay, so let's go with something like that. That's not necessarily what we're going to do with it, but hey, we might. We'll just use our geometric shapes as a means to create more flowers in our picture. So let me go around the edges of these with a little bit of ink. We'll vintage them up a bit. Since we have our vintage bicycle in here, we want to vintage up some more doodads, don't we? Now, I'm pulling this apart as I go, so I'm not sure how it will go back together, but we'll attempt to make some sense out of it. Oh, that's a nice flower there. So I still feel like I need something to go along the edge there. So I think what I'll do is maybe get out my greenish colored ink, and we'll make some little, we'll do the edge on this with green to make it more like grass. Now, it won't look like grass there, but you know. It's in the eye of the beholder. Behold your eyes on the ink in the skies. There we go. Now, I should have done this before you got here, but hey, I just got this part out. Well, not all of it. Last night I cut this piece out. because I knew you wouldn't want to watch me cut this out. So just inking it up a little bit. I'm trying to be kind of gentle with the handles here, because, and then of course I get them caught on everything. Just ink it right over here. And around that old big tire. Okay. So let's put this back so we kind of have an idea about what we want to put where. And we'll start with this. And we'll just tuck it in right there. And let's take this one. I think it was kind of down by the big tire, but I don't know. It's going to go right about there. And then this is going to go on the tire, so I'll only glue part of it right now. And then let's put this green one maybe right in here. Or maybe over here. Maybe here. No. Let's put it here. I'm going to just try and glue it to this upper part for right now. And, oh, we had this music. Let's put the music. Let's put it right there. Just glue the bottom piece for right now, so that the bottom of it, so it kind of fits in here. And this is going to get tucked in up here. And this one perhaps right in here. Oops, put too much glue on that one. Well, we're going to put it there then. Fine. And then we're going to put this one right here. Okay, so now we want to glue, go ahead and glue this piece, but let me get that green ink. Let's see. I have Mowed Lawn and Pistachio and Rustic Wilderness. So let's see what happens if we use some of these. And I have a green stamper here. Oh yeah, there we go. Let's just put a little bit of greenery around that one. And then we'll do a little bit more green down here. Let's put the green around it. Why not? We got grass growing around our patio. Maybe a little bit around our flowers. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. That will work. we'll just put it like that. And let's see. I might have some more. I need to cut some more of these out, or these are die cuts. Let's put this one, well, let's wait and put these on after I put the chair down. Okay, we'll do that, so that we get them in the right place. Okay, so I'm going to lay this one down now. I am. I keep coming up with a spot right there that needs to be covered. Because it seems to be sticking out. No, that's not right. I have a little bit of the brick showing. That's what I'm trying to say. Some of the brick is showing. So I'm just going to cover that brick up in that corner where my pieces don't really come together that well. That's okay. Gives us some added color. Which makes me think that perhaps we need some little torn pieces of grass or cut pieces. Of leaves or grass or something coming up around some stuff. There's one. Just going to leave these two together because of how I cut them. We could bend that one over, that'd be okay. And let's put them right here. Just going to bend that over like that. And here's some more. Got glue on my fingers. Oh boy, I'm really wrinkling that one up, aren't I? Is that my green? Oh, I think that's my brown. Where did my green go? Oh, up there. Sheesh. I'm using the wrong color. Okay. So let's put some of this back here. Not all leaves are growing on the straight and narrow. Okay. Do we want some more? Yeah. Oh. I know, I could have been using all colors here, but I'd never get done if I just started painting with my ink here. And you guys would say, will she ever get done? We probably should click off. We should probably click back on. Okay, let's go with that for right this second. And we'll go ahead and put this down. And then if we need to put some more greenery around it, we can do that. It is a collage. It can be a mishmash. It can be a full scenery if we want. It just depends on how we want to put it together, doesn't it? So see, some of that brick still shows there, but I think it'll be okay. It doesn't show that bad. And I think probably I want to put some of this green sticking out over here maybe. Come back here. There we go. Doesn't look too bad. Oh, I just glued it straight together. We'll separate them a little bit. Okay, so we've got a little bit going there. Let's go ahead and take a look at this now. See what we think. Oh, don't like it. Throwing it all out. No, I'm just kidding. I like it just fine. I think now is the time for all good men. I think it's time to look at where we might want some of these. Maybe like that. There's some big old leaves. Let's put that one up there. Ooh, that's a pretty side too. Well, but I need it to go this way, so this way it is. Okay. Little bit of greenery. Let's use it. I mean, what the heck? It's in there. It's saying use me. So I'm going to. Fine. I'm going to put you in there. You sure that's where you want to stay? All right. It's sure. So let's pull this all the way over where we know it's going to go. Put this behind the tire. We've got a bush growing back there apparently. And let's see. Let's put that one right there. Oh, this is fun. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. Can you see what I'm doing? Yeah. Sure you can. These Tim Holtz ones are really fun. I need to spend a day just cutting out some of my die cuts and just making some fun stuff. I'm going to put this one right over there. I didn't ink that last one, I can really tell. So I'm going to ink up this one a little bit. It's just so you can't see all the stark white edges of it. Ooh, it got caught in that hole. They're easy to bend. You have to be a little gentler with them than I am. Okay, so now on this side, before I finish gluing all of that down and all of this, I need to just come over here and put in my numbers, because we have some numbers to add to this, you know. Oh, and that's going to cover this up. So I'm going to just glue along this side for now, because I want to leave space for adding things. Okay, that's the vintage photo. What other twin do I have? I have those, I have that. Let's go to ground espresso on this one. Oh yes, that's what we wanted. Some ground espresso. Ooh, I put on my long sleeves today, but I'm not going to need them, I can tell. The sun is just pouring through that window. It's a south window, but as the sun comes over, it has part of the day where, some of the day, where it is really warm. Okay, I'm going to make the numbers point that way. Or should they be all encompassing? So one starts at the top and comes down here. Okay. So we'll put numbers. We'll put glue just along this one side for right now. So I can tuck flowers under it if I need to. Okay, so that gives us some great numbers. And I brought along some number stamps too, but we may not need them. Okay, I'm going to cut that stem off a little bit. And I think we will put some pink raspberry on these, so they stand out from the background just a little bit better. I guess it's called picked raspberry, sorry. But it's pink to me. Funny how you're trying to go along all these little tiny lines and get glue on everything, and and you keep missing and getting your fingers. Okay, just going to put that like there. Now I know my chair is going to go there, so we'll come back and finish gluing that down in just a minute. Okay, some of this is glued down, so I'll have to be careful. Have to come back and get those handlebars. Oh, there it goes. Okay, fine. Came up, we'll take it. It makes it much easier. come down here to the bottom. And as you know, I'm running it right along this edge here to keep these pages secured in here. Oh, it's pretty. I love it. Okay, so let's put an oak leaf up here. We need an oak leaf in here. Now, oak leaves usually are not this beautiful color, but today it is. Well, they do turn dark green, you know, but we always had lots of oak trees up around Mom and Dad's place. It's always beautiful. And this kind of reminds me of the magnolia leaves and the magnolia tree. But I'm sure that's not what it is. But it just kind of reminds me of how beautiful they looked. Or was it the tulip tree? Doesn't one of them not have leaves and the other one does? So we'll just put leaves along there. The one thing that was really all around the folks' house was, well, besides wildflowers, oh, I don't remember. Oh, fir trees. Lots of fir trees. I miss the sound of fir trees. I miss when we have big storms, and I miss listening to the wind. I'm going to put that one right there. Okay. Let's put down, we have a window, but I want to put this picture behind it. Now this window was being a little rude when I tried to take it out and it broke. So, oh, it's looking to the outside. I thought it was looking to the inside. You won't be able to tell once it's down. Yeah, I just saw the chair in there and I thought, oh, it's a chair with a quilt and stuff like that. I should have put glue under it, but I'm going to glue along this top part though. It's supposed to kind of stick up, but I think it needs to lay down because it's just going to get caught on things. Okay, because see, I was thinking that was a couch in there and a chair, and it does kind of look like it again. Now, I think it's crooked. No, it is. I don't think I can get it up to straighten it out. Let's find out. I'm going to glue that one down. Are you being good? You can be in here if you're going to be good. Okay, I think that will work. That looks a little bit better. Okay. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so we have a clock with a thermometer on the outside of our house. And it is a clock that has green moss growing on it, see? See all the green moss? So, so the gardener can tell when it's time to come in. And it's a geometric shape, but I have nowhere to put it. I'm going to put it right up there. Wonder if that was on sticker paper. Kind of looks like it. Look. Angela. There we go. Oops. A little crooked. Oh, what's that? Don't know. Something that didn't belong there. Okay. And here is a kind of a rectangle. Perhaps there's a sign on the wall to come and buy pins from this place. Okay. See you in a little bit. She got kenneled because she was being naughty. Well, put her in the kennel. Okay, I think maybe he's a pen seller. Now, this is a Tim Holtz one, so there's no sticker on the back, but you can peel these down, as I learned from Artie Mays, and make them not as fat. So that works out really well, I think, with these shapes. Okay, so there's that. Now, let's put in our chair with our hat and our pot of flowers and our pansies, because my mama loves pansies. If she were alive today, she would have pansies. Okay, I'm leaving that piece there. Yeah, I never go to the dollar store, but I thought the other day, I'm going to go in there. I haven't been in, for almost 2 years. And I'm going to go see what kinds of things they have. I'll go put it right over here. I knew we'd cover up some things, but that's okay. That's what collages do. I know there's something back there. And I think, oh, this is cool. It has the little boots with it. Put a little moss around our watering can, because we know it has moss on it. A little moss on the boots. Been out working in the grassy fields, picking buttercups. Oh gosh, I'm running out of room, guys. Okay. Got some flowers and some boots. Oh, I love this. Will it go over here? Yeah. I hope it's a whole big piece. Oh, it's not. I'm so disappointed in that. I wanted this piece. When all else fails. So we know that that goes right alongside of there. So I'm going to put that clear over here on the numbers. Now I know this flower is going to come out of there, and I'll have to put it back. Okay, so that does peel off. It's still on sticker paper. This reminds me of when we'd go up to Dogwood Park. Ah, maybe now you're getting the idea of where I got my Dogwood paper arts. So we'd go up to Dogwood Park and have a picnic. And me, the one that loved all the animals, would get to go and visit the Dogwood Cemetery. And it's where a lady used to live when she used to live up around that area when it was probably a mining town. She buried her animals there. And so I would go to the little cemetery and visit the little graves and you know, that kind of thing. And it always meant a lot to me that Dad made sure that I got to go to Dogwood Park to take care of the little graves. There really wasn't markers or anything. I only remember the markers being there once or twice on some of them, and then, you know, they slowly get destroyed by people that like to damage other things. And so, but I would get to take my little flowers and my buttercups and my little bellflowers. What are they? The little white ones with the little shaped like a bell. And I'd get to take those and put them on the graves. It's fun. Good memory. So anyway, from that, I fell in love with dogwood trees. And of course, we always had dogs. And so that's, and then around my house now, I have several dogwood trees planted to go with my name. So we have numbers, and I have stamping around items, but I think I probably should stamp in what? I was thinking about this bunny. Should there be a bunny? It said other than black, so I don't know. Should he be a pink bunny? No. He's a brown bunny. He's a vintage ink bunny. If I can get vintage ink out of this one. Let's try it on here. Not very inky. It's not quite black. There, we have a little bunny in there. And what else? Did I not open these yet? I just got them. I have one that's open and one that's closed, I guess. I thought this one was the open one. It will be. I won't use it if it stays in this box. I know that. I know. And today is the 12th. So I'm just going to put on here the number 12, maybe. And it will be in blue. And where will it go? How big is it? Be careful how you stamp it. That is for sure. Okay. All right. Okay, let's put that back in the box. There we go. Okay, did we accomplish our task? I don't know. Let me find my thing. A hat, right there. Transportation, a bike. Stamping, we got a lot of ink on here. Some numbers, we have these, and we have the clock, and we have the number 12. Hometown, whatever that means to you. And I chose where I lived. We lived by the woods and had lots of wildflowers, and my mom loved wildflowers, and she loved hanging flowers and flowers, flowers, flowers. And then we have added a bunch of circles in here and some other shapes, and I think we've done it. So now I need to go right over here, and I need to add this to something, but not like that. And I think we'll put it on here, just like this. Oops, I moved it. I moved it. I moved it. Which means I really messed it up. And so this needs to go on here. And we will ink it up in pink. Ink and pink. Once I start using the pink, I like it. There's the green. Oh, here's the pink. Can't wait to get my aged mahogany. I finally got to order it. Every time I'd go to order it, it'd be gone again. It must be a very happy color. I know I have just the regular ink, and so I could actually put it into one of my dried up vintage photo ones and call it Vintage Photo Aged Mahogany, couldn't I? Okay, so let's put this piece down. And let's put this on it. Just like this. And what else? Here's some little birds I cut out today. Just playing with my playing with my stamps, dies. So we're going to turn him into a bluebird. I was just cutting on coffee dyed papers just to see how thin I could cut them and how many I could cut out at a time. Quite a few, but they all stuck together. They kind of embossed into one another, but I did finally get them apart. Okay, and then let's come back to that box where we don't have too many things left, and let's go ahead and put these in. I'm not going to worry about inking this guy up because he's a toughie. Oops, get back up there, you. Cooperate. Now, if you wanted to ink it up after you lay it down, that might work better. I don't know. And perhaps we'll put this one on there too. When I cut these out, I picked a paper that kind of had a greenish tinge towards the, certain section, and sometimes I tried to get the dye on that for the stems on the green, and then on the orangey for the flowers, like this one. But then sometimes I'd do them and they'd be upside down. So, but I do love these dies, and I have a lot of them, so I really should get busy and cut some out. I think we need something on this side. Can you see that, what I'm up to? Just happened to think I hadn't adjusted anything anywhere. Right, it's because I have you pulled out quite a ways. Oh gosh, I hope that you could see all this. Yeah, you must have, because I don't think I worked way over there. Okay. I think that's good enough. Let's stop. It's time to stop. So there we are on our Margarete Miller challenge. We have our page of goodies all collaged there. Let's see, I don't know if I can pull you in any closer. So there we go. That's the collage. There's the bottom. There's the top. So thank you for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed this little video or long video. I don't know what it is because I didn't time it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and hope you got some ideas for your collages. And stop by the dollar store. They have so many different things like this now. So I just thought of Margarete Miller when I was at the dollar store, because I thought she always comes up with something different. And I saw that hat, and I saw these pansies, and I thought of this number 10. And then when I got home, I found this bike in one of my papers. So it worked out perfect. Anyway, I hope you all had a great time, and I really enjoy having you here. Don't forget, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And when we hit our 1,000 people, hey, we're going to have a celebration. Anyway, talk to you later. Love you guys. Bye.